Yo, sup guys? Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had a Gundam / Gunpla quirk. This is part 8. In the last part, Izuku was chosen to be class rep Class 1A, and also Class 1A was heading to the USJ for rescue training, but it was interrupted by the League of Villains. Due to Izuku's quick thinking, everyone in Class 1A was able to, keep themselves from being sent to other zones and having to fight against the other throwaway villains of the League of Villains. However, Izuku had to fight against a Nomu to help Miss Aizawa with his Gundam Exia 7 Sword 00 Custom. Since the Nomu's regeneration was too strong for even the Exia, it was soon destroyed. Not just the armor, but also the model itself. But then Toru giving Izuku encouragement, saying that he can just build a new one that embodies the Exia's will. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we guys? After the incident at the USJ, the students of Class 1A and those of the Hero Course class had at least a couple days off, mostly to make sure that no other students were attacked. However, students from the Gunpla course, being class 1L and 1M, would actually continue their classes due to them actually needing the Gunpla experience and training after all. With that exception, many faculty members, being All Might, Principal Nezu, President Mike, Midnight, Snipe, and 13, began talking with Detective Sukuguchi about Shigaraki and the League of Villains, which Sukuguchi explaining that many of the villains that we captured all talk about that Shigaraki and the person known as Kurogiri were the ringleaders of the entire event. Not only that, it seems like they were completely convinced that they could take down you, All Might, with soon All Might feeling down, saying, "So it is my fault that all those students nearly got hurt because of me." Not only that, as soon he also saw Izuku, who was pretty down after losing to the Nomu, saying, "Young Midoriya wouldn't have suffered like that if I was there sooner." With soon President Mike saying, "Don't beat yourself up about that, All Might. You couldn't have known what would happen. Hell, none of us knew." With soon Snipe saying, "Not all of us. Seems like, Aizawa knew that something was up when the gates basically were destroyed yesterday. I was kind of wondering how the press got in when not even All Might and even Endeavor would have a hard time breaking through that door." With soon Sukuguchi saying, "It's most likely due to Shigaraki's quirk. It's most from the villains that we captured. They say that he has that of a disintegration quirk. Just by touching things, it can disintegrate in mere minutes. We don't know what kind of length does this quirk have, so we should all be prepared for anything to happen." But soon, 13 also saying, Kurogiri, for example, another ringleader, turns out his entire body is made out of some sort of purpley mist, and it was hard for me to suck him in. Not only that, he's able to create warp gates at will. It was thanks to Midoriya's quick thinking that I didn't have to worry that some of the students were able to escape, and I could actually fight on my own. But once he realized what I was trying to do, he was able to get back to his partner in crime. With soon Principal Nezu also asking, "I wish to ask, do we know the names of these two individuals?" With soon Sukuguchi saying, "No. We looked through their names through multiple police database and also multiple hospitals about their quirks and everything. It looks like they might be using aliases or they're being completely wiped from the system entirely. Most likely the alias part though, with soon saying, but that also brings up another case, mostly the one that they call Nomu that All Might was able to defeat and capture, and that we were able to capture. He hasn't said anything. Not only that, he hasn't been active one bit. It's not that he isn't being cooperative, it's more like he can't be. We're still figuring things out. But for the meantime, it looks like we're not going to get much from him after all. With soon, many of the faculty members of UA feeling stumped. With soon, Principal Nezu saying, seeing Tomura Shigaraki, he doesn't seem any older than our current third year students. So it's quite a shame to see such a youth like him take the path of villainy. But with all due respect, we must focus on our student safety and well-being. Is that understood, everyone? With soon everybody nodding. Within, soon the doors open as a being, Kozumi, saying, sorry if I shouldn't be here. I just wanted to explain that the two classes L and H have left now. Soon Principal Nezu saying, thank you, Miss Kozumi, for telling us. Saying, of course, sir. With soon her leaving, as then Tsukuguchi soon says, are you sure it's okay for having other students here? What if another attack happens? Saying, with soon All Might saying, I suggested the same thing to Principal Nezu, but he says that the Gunpla course can't miss any days, especially when it comes to training. With soon Tsukuguchi saying, I'm not really keen on, Gunpla battles or Gunpla as a whole, but is it truly that important for the students to be focused on? But soon, Principal Nezu saying, if it was the reverse, if the Gunpla course was attacked and all the other students, I would actually prefer if the hero course would also continue their classes as well. With soon saying, UA is more than just a hero school, detective. It's also a Gunpla school. It's one of the toughest and most prestigious at that. It's the reason why Gunpla has become as popular as it is, and why the UA Sports Festival must continue, not just for the hero course, but also for them as well. Not only that, if you recall, Izuku Midoriya is part of both classes. So for somebody like him, he has to take this completely and utterly seriously. With then Izuku leaving alongside of Jin and Suzuya as the two still holding up after what happened. With soon Izuku saying, yeah, I'm fine. Totally fine. But to be honest, I think it's a good thing that I'm back with Gunpla course instead for the next couple of days while the hero course and other courses are out of school for the time being. With soon Jin saying, well, you are lucky. There's not a lot of people part of the course. And especially since both in class 1L and 1M, there are only at least 5 students. All in total, there are 10 students within both courses. With soon Izuku saying, man, it's still surprising. It basically shows that the Gunpla course is way harder than the hero course, especially getting in, of all things. That only 10 people were able to qualify for this class. With soon Maribel saying, yep. And it also shows that somebody like me who became a transfer student is just as good. As Izuku was surprised about the small pink-haired girl. With soon Izuku saying, Maribel, do you do that constantly? I already have one person basically scares the hell out of me by surprising me. I don't need another. And soon she's saying, sorry, couldn't help myself. With Also, Izuku saying, also, I never actually seen you do any Gunpla battles by any chance. With Soon, she's saying, that's because I don't do Gunpla battles. I'm actually, like I said, I came to the school mostly due to my building skill. I'm pretty sure you saw some of my Gunpla before, right? As Izuku actually saw 2 of her Gunpla models, which were actually done perfectly, completely, no flaws whatsoever, no mistakes, and no any of parts would actually be, well, ruined in any way, or possibly even snap off too. She must be a prodigy. With Soon, she's saying, but there are other things you should know. With both Izuku, Jin, and Suzuya actually being curious, with her saying, before I came to UA, I used to live here in Japan when I was a kid. When I used to live in Kyoto, and its most prestigious school being the Mitsio School, which would specialize in Gunpla building, creating models perfectly, and creating custom models to the point that they are superior to what they originally were based on. With Soon, Izuku saying, wait, you're that good? That school is basically for prodigies. With Soon, she's saying, yep, but like I said, that's only one of the good aspects of me. I was also good at Gunpla battles, but as I realize, even though seeing a virtual version of my Gunpla being destroyed, it still feels like I'm seeing all my hard work basically being demolished right in front of me. So I basically quit Gunpla battles and focused more on building, creating new models, hoping that one day one of my models would actually be a mass-produced model, that my Gunplas will be on the shelves of every Gundam base all around the world. As she couldn't help but think this, with Soon basically having stars in her eyes. With Soon, Izuku saying, that's actually a pretty great dream to think of. Instead of just focusing on battles, you focusing on trying to focus on battles. You focus more on inspiring people to just build Gunpla just for the fun of it. And that's awesome. But soon, she's saying, thanks for understanding, Izuku. But soon, she's saying, oh, right. You were focusing on trying to fix up one of your old Gunplas that were damaged during that incident a couple of days ago. How's it going? But soon, Izuku saying, actually, I'm pretty sure I just finished up this morning. I wanted to bring it, but I didn't want to, disturb it, actually. What soon? You guys want to tag along? I already texted Toru to come after I got off classes. With soon, Jin, Suzuya, and Maribel all agree, as the only person from their class, being Ray, didn't want to bother, as he wants to focus more on getting stronger with his Gunpla. As they arrive there, soon, Izuku saying, I'm home, Mom. As they're saying, welcome, Izuku, and you have a visitor. Saying, I figured. As he soon waves, hey, Toru. Saying, hey, Izuku. With soon, she's saying, come on, guys. You said you wanted to see it. With then everyone going into Izuku's room. With soon Maribel saying, oh my god, this is your room? With basically tons of, he has his own little workstation with everything that he needs to make and create his Gunplas, being a paint station, that of a model kit station. Even has his own, plastic mold machine, actually. With soon, she's saying, seriously, you even have that? Yeah, those things cost a lot. Like at least around 500,000 yen. With soon, he's saying, oh yeah, I won that with the prize money that I got from being the Tokyo champion for 2 years. So most of this stuff is mostly won from prize money. Just letting you guys know. With soon, Jin saying, you get used to it. Just all of this is basically him flexing on us constantly. With Suzuki saying, yep, 100%. As for Toru, even though they can't see her face, she's saying, agreed. With then Izuku basically showing his new Gunpla model, saying, I give you guys the successor to my Gundam Exia 7 Sword 00 Custom. Say hello to the 00 Exia. As everyone sees this new model, they are literally shocked and surprised as it looks completely and utterly beautiful. With Izuku saying, glad you guys like it. I used some new parts and old parts from different models of Exia and 00 Gundams actually. And the most shown of the parts being used is mostly from the Gundam 00 Sky, especially its frame. As Sunjin saying, oh, I could totally see it. The frame itself is composed of the 00 Skies. And since the Skies is a lot more durable, frames are a lot more durable than other 00 models, it just shows that you thought this through, Izuku. Saying, took me 2 days to find the parts and the mold that I needed to make the weapons and everything else. So yeah, to be honest, I think this is going to be one of my greatest masterpieces. With soon, Suzuki is saying, if that's the case, maybe you should redo all your other models, saying, I don't think so. If I want to redo and make new models entirely, I would have to have some valid reason to. I just wanted to make a new Gundam model that focuses on the Exia entirely to embody its will, its spirit. But soon, Toru hugging Izuku, saying, and you did it. And I knew you could, Izuku. Well done. As Izuku blushing, saying, yeah, thanks, Toru. And I'm glad that I had somebody like you supporting me and helping me out. But soon, Suzuki is saying, wait, Toru, you helped him out? Saying, yeah. Hey, just because I'm an SD user doesn't mean I don't know how to handle, well, normal type models as well. With soon, she's saying, fair enough, you are Izuku's one true rival after all, so I guess that makes sense. With soon her basically giving a peace sign, but nobody can see it. With soon, Izuku saying, well, if you guys just love this, why don't we all try and have a battle? With soon, Jin saying, yeah, no, I'm not feeling up to it after today when you kicked my ass for the past 3 times. So, how about another time? But soon Suzuki is saying, yeah, I'll take him home. See you tomorrow, Izuku. With soon Maribel saying, thank you for letting me see this awesome model. See you, Izuku. With then Toru saying, you think I could stay here for a little while? Saying, be my guest. With that saying, thanks, Izuku. With soon, Izuku and Toru hanged out a little bit, as he gave her some pointers on, well, her Gunpla models, like to increase the power and durability of all of her SD Gunpla. With soon she even giving some, well, pointers on the thrust, on the speed and output of all of his models too, since they're basically all powerhouses. It only makes sense that they take up a lot of energy. So he should focus on power consumption and focus more on speed as well. But soon, the two actually enjoyed their time together, with soon Izuku blushing quite a bit and Toru enjoying each and every moment of it. As Toru was about to leave, Izuku was about to see her off, with soon she's saying, so, see you tomorrow in school? Saying, yeah, I already have quite a bit of, well, lessons I need to make up for the hero course after all. With soon she's saying, so, you're pretty caught up with your Gunpla course? Saying, well, somewhat. It's a pretty tough course if I do say so. With her saying, yeah, I figured. But at any rate, have a good night, Izuku. with Izuku saying, "You too, Toro." As Izuku was about to close the door, she soon came back in and actually kissed Izuku on the cheek before heading out. As Izuku was basically shocked, surprised, and basically has his entire face is red with steam coming out of his ears. With soon Inko saying, "Well, it was about time." With then, she's saying, "I can't believe I did that. I finally did it!" Yee! As she ran all the way to the train station. Soon the next day, Izuku and everyone else in Class 1A came back to classes. With soon everyone saying, "Hey, Midoriya, we heard that you still had to go to school. I guess being part of the Gunpla course was pretty stressful," said Kaminari. With soon Izuku saying, "Nah, not really. I'm quite used to it actually. And to be honest, it's not like I was actually missing it. You guys are missing anything." With soon Kirishima saying, "But I bet that you got stronger with your Gunpla too, and also your quirk as well. Am I right?" With Izuku saying, "Well, Gunpla, yes. My quirk, no, not really. But we all did miss a couple of days of hero training, so we should be prepared for makeup assignments." With soon everybody in the class actually getting aggravated, with soon Ida saying, "I agree with Midoriya. We should all be prepared for makeup work." With soon he's saying, "Now, for everyone, we must take our seats before class starts." As everyone is already seated, as Ida was the only one who wasn't. With then him actually getting seated. With soon, they wonder on who's going to be their homeroom teacher, as they know that Aizawa is still hospitalized. With soon the door sliding open, as then they show a person pretty bandaged up on the right arm and around on the top of his head, as it being Aizawa. With soon Mina saying, "Oh my god, Mr. Aizawa, are you sure you should be okay teaching?" With soon Aizawa saying, "I'll be fine, Ashido, and I can't let injuries like this basically stop me from teaching. Besides, it would have gotten worse if Midoriya wasn't there to help me out. So for that, I have to thank you, Midoriya." With soon Izuku saying, "Anytime, sir. I would do it all over again if it meant making sure that you were safe." But soon Aizawa saying, "He really is a good kid. However, can't keep thinking like that. Can't always sacrifice himself, especially always take on opponents most likely stronger than him." And I thought he would have known that when he did avoid the 0-pointer after all. I guess it means differently when it's on the field. But soon he gets out of his own thoughts, as he's soon saying, "Now everyone, due to what happened at the USJ, you all won't be taking any makeup work. So you should all be glad about that," with everyone having a sigh of relief. With soon he began saying, "But your fight isn't over yet." With soon everybody getting freaked out, as he soon says, "The UA Sports Festival is going to begin, so be ready." As everybody gets hyped again for the sports festival, with Izuku saying, "This is the chance. That normally the UA Sports Festival is important for the hero course class being scouted out by pros once they graduate from UA. However, it's also important for the Gunpla course too, because in between events, they always have a single event focused on the Gunpla course, being a Gunpla Battle VR Battle Royale, where all the students in the Gunpla course basically battle one each other, and the last one surviving wins." As then Momo raises her hand saying, "Is that a great idea, sir, to have the USJ after such an incident happened a couple days ago?" But soon even Jiro saying, "Yeah, I agree. Is it truly safe for that?" But soon Aizawa basically answers our questions with saying, normally we would suppress it. However, the UA Sports Festival is way too important for not just you guys, but also the Gunpla course. But then Bakugo basically saying, what the hell is so important for the USJ for the stupid toy course? As hearing this, everyone in class actually got somewhat annoyed at Bakugo saying this, since a few of them are actually Gunpla fans after all. With soon Izuku saying, oh god, John, you idiot. But then Aizawa looks at Bakugo saying, what's important is that just like you guys getting scouted out by pros, the Gunpla course students get scouted out by teams actually, or otherwise known as crews. With soon Bakugo saying, what? Crews? What the? But then Izuku explaining, crews are otherwise known as Gunpla battle teams. Normally, Japan has tons of crews composed of powerful Gunpla pilots, Kachan. There's the number one team being Divine Drive, led by the champion. There's the second team being Phantom's Harmony, by the current number 2, Makoto Azushi. And then there's the third most powerful crew as well, led by the current number 3, Nagumi Tachibana. So, in a way, they're like hero agencies, but the crews focuses more on tournaments, being the official Japanese national tournaments. With soon Aizawa saying, well said, Midoriya, expected from you of all people. That's why the UA Sports Festival isn't just important for you, Bakugo, but also for them. So be prepared. With soon Bakugo saying, yeah, whatever. With that, everybody begins getting psyched. With then time going by, as classes begin to end, soon everyone was about to leave until they see a huge group of people actually at the entrance of Class 1A. With soon Ida saying, can I help you all? With then Bakugo saying, you idiots, they're here to scout out the competition for the sports festival. And not only that, we all fought against actual villains as well. So they probably want to check us out because of that too. But soon, him walking to the door saying, move it, extras! With everybody in Class 1A actually getting annoyed at that comment. Besides just the people outside too. With both Izuku and Ida saying, you can't just call people extras! With soon a person with purple hair saying, is everyone in the hero course stuck-up asshole, or are you just the exception? As a boy with purple hair and doesn't look like he slept a lot, basically shows himself. As soon he's saying, and you are? With soon saying, my name is Hitoshi Shinso. I am part of general studies. However, I originally wanted to be part of the hero course after all, but it seems like I didn't have what it takes to cut it. And many of the people in general studies and other courses are being forced to be part of the sports festival as well. But there's also a upside to that. Now, if any of us actually show that we are more capable than any of you in any of the competitions, then they'll probably make room for us to be part of here. And when that happens, they'll have to basically remove some of you to general studies, or possibly expel you afterwards. So you should know that this is a declaration of war, because any one of us could be aiming for your spots. But soon Bakugo getting annoyed, as then somebody else began to show himself as it being a gray-haired boy, as Izuku recognized it being Rei Matsudo, saying, Matsudo, what are you? As he goes past Shinso and even bumps into Bakugo, but not even looking at him, saying, what What the hell are you trying to do? Why don't you? As soon Bakugo was about to touch Ray, he soon puts two of his fingers up to Bakugo's chest and says, impact. As soon as he says this, Bakugo was sent flying to the board of Class 1A as he created a small crater in it, with Bakugo being knocked out from the impact. From soon, everybody was shocked and surprised, with soon Kirishima saying, "Hey, what the hell was that for?" With soon, he putting his arm down and his fingers and his hands back in his pocket, saying, "Midoriya, you should know that the Gunpla event happened after the second event for the UA Sports Festival. So I'm making this clear for you. I'm going to defeat you. I'm going to win, and I'm going to make it clear that somebody like you who won all those tournaments, that you only won by pure and utter luck. And that's the truth. So you better watch yourself out there, because I don't plan on losing to you." As soon everybody saw Ray as the ones outside basically made away from him, as they didn't want to be hit by his quirk. As Bakugo soon came to his senses, with Kirishima, Kaminari, and also Sero helping out the Ashen Blonde, saying, Where the hell did that guy go? I'm going to need to explode his goddamn face in!" But soon, Izuku saying, "He's already gone, Kachan. And he only came here to declare war on me. So don't even waste your time with him. He doesn't even care about you one bit. Or anyone from the hero course." But soon, Bakugo saying, Damn it, again with these stupid ass toys." After hearing this from the younger brother of Japan's champion, Izuku will not lose. Not one bit. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to read them. And also, please like and subscribe, which also helps out this channel a lot. And check out my Discord and my gaming channel. Links to be in the description below if you feel like, chatting in on the Discord, and also watch me play a couple games on my gaming channel. So with all that said, this is Mooky, signing out. Later, guys.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell, and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!